And we're now live. Hey everyone, it's me, Black Ninja, here with another God of War Ragnarok stream. This is my 6th playthrough, so yeah, this is just for anyone new who's watching. This is my 6th playthrough, so I'm not really going to receive any sort of spoilers. They won't really be spoilers to me, because I know all the plot and all the hidden details.
With the towers, your
And
friend,
yeah, I'll just be wrapping up the story, the main story now, and I will do the post-game content.
We were able to bring the survivors here to Hod Mimi's Holt.
Are there many survivors?
More than we could have hoped for. We're tending the wounded here, but others have begun to set up camp further in the Holt.
Is there any chance Freyr...
I'm afraid he was lost, Atreus.
Right.
Also, I do not do face cams. Just an FYI.
Take it easy, you took quite a beating. She's still out there, you know.
They're talking about Gna. When they say she.
Freya spoke about it earlier. Gna will meet her end.
Yep.
One way or another. I'd kill to see that fight.
Kratos will kill her. Won't be easy, but actually, yeah, I'll just do the glitch with Gna. Honestly, I feel like being able to keep her still while in Realm Shift is kind of based on luck.
Mom, stop it, I'm fine.
Hush. I won't have rot set into this arm.
Rot isn't going to...
If you lose it...
Oh yeah, when Odin pushed back through, she got injured. Must say, Odin shouldn't have lost his temper and killed Thor. Honestly, I wish he just possessed Surtur, and then he'd have Surtur under his control, and then yeah, Odin would steal the mask and then get powers from other gods of other lands. It would make him a proper final boss.
I'm so glad you're both alive. You have no idea, and I'm sorry.
It just feels a bit too easy and too underwhelming.
He tried, you know? I'm sorry I couldn't do more. Nothing will fix what you're feeling. But I hope there's some comfort in knowing Odin's gone.
There absolutely is.
I just wish...
Loki, it was an honor to fight alongside a giant. Know that.
Will you stay here in Midgard?
You know, wish the Odin fight was a lot more
I've got
intense.
something I need to find.
I'm working with Hildisvini to get
the
rest
thing
of the
Thrud wants to find is
Asgardians
Mjolnir. I really wish Thor didn't die. He could fight alongside us, you know, fend off Surtur, since Surtur would be corrupted and out of control. It would be a lot. My version of the plot is a lot more epic.
Find what you're looking for. Good luck.
See ya, Loki.
Take care. Were either of your weapons damaged in the battle?
I think they're fine. Maybe a couple nicks here and there.
Well,
just wait for the dialogue to end.
We might not need to.
Nonsense. A shield maiden needs all her tools in working order.
They're talking about the Valkyries.
Sigrun would probably chew you out if they were dull.
Oh, she would she?
I know I certainly would.
I also know you would.
Ooh, someone waved at me. Cool. Also, I'm getting a dog in March 2024. It'll be an Australian Labradoodle. I'll show pictures of her when I get her. It'll be a girl.
Huh. Lugan made it out. Good for him.
And we'll have to spay her, because, you know, I don't want her having puppies, because they'll end up peeing in the house.
And if you could get this wood over to Brana's tent,
Who the heck is this Brana? No one cares. Yeah, Skjaldar's so useless. He does nothing to change the story. He talks way too modern day English. And he talks way too much. He should not exist, in my opinion.
Skjaldur?
Loki! Hey! Glad to see the head injury didn't make you forget me.
Really cool. Yeah, in my version of the plot, he doesn't exist. They added way too many characters.
I'm
And what this
really
game
glad
really
to see
lacks
you.
on is emotion. I mean, Brock's death was pretty sad, but
Looks like you're keeping
the way it
busy.
happened was so stupid. He could have died from trying to snatch the mask, or from trying to keep
the
mask away from Odin too hard.
hunting.
Not from Odin
Should have
losing
plenty to feed everyone.
losing his temper.
No
Odin's
shit.
supposed to be a really
No shit.
smart god, and he
Hey,
can't even keep his cool
thank
for
you for
another
everything.
fucking
We
minute.
wouldn't even be here
Such a
without you and
poorly
your
written
friends.
plot. You
Yeah,
can't trust new
of
directors
course.
these days.
I
I hope
just wish we could have gotten more
Spider-Man 2 plot will be good, and it won't be a repetition of God of War,
Skilder.
Ragnarok.
Take care, okay?
Hey, you know me.
And my brother and I are making theories about the upcoming Spider-Man game,
Blankets lying around?
which after playthrough of this game, I will come back to the Spider-Man game, the one where you have to play as Peter, and at least platinuming it before the sequel releases doesn't sound very doable. It's finishing the main story. It probably seems doable.
Has everyone eaten? Have I eaten? Huh, should maybe do that soon.
I wish this guy could shut up. This guy is just like organizing the rocks. You can't see my hands right now since I don't do face cams, but basically like kind of pushing my hands against an invisible wall. That's why my Twitch username is the Mirror Imitator. I like imitating it, so he's just yawning instead of storytelling.
Oh, there he is. And one for the kid.
Aw, the dog's so cute.
Skull! Here, here.
Skull, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And Freyr's sacrifice.
It's true.
Well, we were just...
Yeah, Freyr, he could have really gotten out if he actually tried and he just jumped for Fenrir's Rift. Sure, he'd break a leg, but he would still get out.
When we met, I was expecting this warrior, this master planner, a born leader. The legend came before the man.
Big guy.
But the man himself was...
It's not like expecting someone named Big Guy.
He won me over, though. He was just so damn kind.
I think it helped that he was handsome.
Yeah, you just go for a random 6-foot-tall guy and you're like, hey, big guy.
Stop crying all over again.
Sorry. Gotta go find my father.
Be safe, you. Y'all remember that time old Skeethbloss near caught on fire?
If I remember correctly, it was you who lit it on fire in the first place.
Well, not on purpose.
When she said, alright, stop, you're gonna make me start crying all over again, she was crying about Brock's death.
Enchanted bellows of yours and sparks flew everywhere.
Which there is gonna be a funeral for him. I've seen it because this is my 6th playthrough, like I said. And it does trigger the credits, but the credits are too long, and there's no post-credit scene because there's no cliffhangers, and this does wrap up the Norse saga, so yeah, I usually just skip the credits. Whether you watch the full credits or not, there's no secret ending. Kind of like, yeah, honestly, there's no point changing my armor because I want to make it accurate to the lore.
I'm pleased to see you awake.
Freya.
It was his choice. I couldn't take that from him.
You
He
should
saved
have.
us all.
Should have taken that
I'll
choice
never
from
forget
him.
that.
The family I thought I had was taken from me piece by piece. But there's comfort in the family I've chosen. Your mother was right, you know.
It's like she thinks of Kratos, Atreus, and all those people as her family. They all think of each other as a family. Wow,
even more than
sweet. It's like she accepts Atreus
Nothing you've endured has
and
changed
adopts him as her own son.
I'm so proud of the man you've become, Atreus.
Thank
After
you
her son was
for
turned
everything. I should find
evil
my
by
father.
Odin.
You should.
Atreus! Oh, you gave us quite a scare there.
Glad to see you too, Mimir. Listen, I want to thank you.
Oh, what else did you expect from the smartest man alive?
It's not just because you're smart. You
Whoever's
listened to me,
watching,
mentored me.
I don't do
And,
face cams.
well,
Although, I'm not sure
you're
who's
basically another
watching,
dad
but
to me.
What?
if you're
No,
just here to
I need you to
lurk,
hear.
it's fine. I'm not really a
I
professional streamer.
appreciate you so much.
I love you too, little brother.
See you, Mimir.
It's good to see you about, Atreus.
You too, Hildisvini.
Oh, they want to chat about something, but they want it to be private? Sure. Oh, welcome.
I hear Aesir.
That's correct.
Oh, never thought I'd see the day Vanir and Aesir existed in peace.
How optimistically presumptuous of you.
I suppose so.
We offered to take them in, but I don't expect things to be easy right away.
Well, something to work towards.
Civility is certainly a start.
Sure, let's leave.
And it's nice down here, huh? No loud noises. We're okay. You did so good today, boy. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, Fenrir's so
Maybe later,
cute.
we can find some treats.
Okay. My turn.
Although as cute as he is, I feel like he didn't really do that much in the war. A lot of the giant characters had wasted potential, like Fenrir, Jormungandr, Surtur, and Hraesvelgr. She didn't even participate. She stayed at Helheim, watching over the dead, but there's nothing... But there actually was no dead to watch over, because they were out fighting in Asgard. Yeah. She should have participated.
You are well.
I'm glad
Odin
you are
would
too.
find out Odin would use Atreus' one weakness to have Fenrir get corrupted, and then
So, what was the end of the story?
What?
Before Ragnarok, you promised to finish it if I fell asleep.
and then
When death arrived,
when
he asked why
Fenrir
the old man had
would get
called for him.
corrupted, and then
Seeing death before him caused the old man to reconsider his request.
Atreus would get so mad he would turn into a bear and a wolf combined. He would bite Odin, that would interrupt the spell. Also, while Fenrir would be corrupted,
His journey.
Odin
He
would,
wasn't ready to die.
He wished to keep living.
and yeah, I was just, I'll pause it.
A lot of smoke out there.
Oh, I thought they were done talking.
Seems when Asgard fell, pieces of it landed all over the realms.
We're walking down the
Might
hill.
still be some Einherjar
I will
near
explain
them,
it.
but that's not what I brought you here to see.
It's triggering the dialogue. And, hang on. Man, I wish I could sprint. Sure, I get it. I'm not really supposed to do combat in this area, but they should at least let me sprint. I'm walking so slow. It's so unfair. Oh, that's such a cute dog. Oh, I want to pet him. I know I'll be able to in Jotunheim, though.
This way, Father.
Yep. I'll be back, chat. I have to wash my hands. back. I'll explain my idea. So yeah, Odin would end up corrupting Fenrir, and then Kratos would have to use his blades of chaos to hold Garm's mouth open, and then the 9 Valkyries would help keep Fenrir still. And then, when Atreus interrupts the spell, Fenrir would get knocked out cold, sending Kratos and Atreus on top of Hraesvelgr, who would actually be participating in the war. And then, Hraesvelgr would get so startled, and then she would end up shaking. Atreus would end up falling onto the ground, but Skull and Hati would catch him. And then Kratos, however, he would land on top of Jormungandr, and that's how you'd fight Thor. And then you would have to, well, technically it would be programmed, so that you can't fall off Jormungandr, otherwise that would be unfair, although, in the older games they did have it so you can actually fall off the ledge anytime, and it makes it seem more realistic, and you can actually slip when you're climbing, but that would honestly be too tough. So, so yeah, I was just saying, and then, yeah, the Kratos and Thor would end up clashing on top of Jormungandr, and then they would create a frozen lightning bolt, and then that would cause Jormungandr to get split back in time, and then, oh yeah, nice. I'm walking down the hill. Yeah, I wish Corley Barlog was the director again. And sure, my idea was not perfect, but it's not perfect, but still, it's a lot better. It's a huge improvement from how the game actually is, and I was just gonna say that, and then Kratos and Thor would be yelling at each other, and then eventually they would settle their differences and ally with each other, and then Odin would get so mad, and instead of killing Thor, he would end up corrupting Surtur, and like I said, Odin would use the mask. He would just snatch the mask from Atreus, and then use power, look into the rift and use powers from other gods of other lands.
We should probably talk about Gnar.
And then, nah, I'm not gonna do that until the last. I usually don't do Gnar until the last. Well, the last time I did do Hrolf last, because Gnar I could just do the glitch, but and Hrolf, I had to get my older brother to help beat Hrolf. Who my build wasn't. I didn't come up with the build back then. I have every single piece of gear maxed.
Big boy himself. Skull.
Skull.
Big boy. It's not really a boy though. He's more of a man, but I get it. It's an expression. But I was just okay. I'm glad Skieldr's gone because he is one of the most useless characters. And I was just saying that. Oh yeah. So.
We can hold a few dozen per cap. Will stay together,
Eventually, they would use after a tough fight in the cutscene. Everyone would.
I appreciate that.
Would use their combined powers to basically destroy Odin, and then Fenrir would come up with an exit portal. Yeah, Fenrir, no longer corrupted, would come up with an exit portal. Also, when they kill Odin, Surtur's corruption spell would break, and yeah, Fenrir would basically create a rift, and then everyone would escape, including Freyr.
Lady Freya.
Mm.
My lady.
Shield maidens.
Blessed Thor. Have you found the traitor Gnar?
Sorry, I'm just not thinking properly today because I had a long day. And Freya was, and then Freyr, he would really try to get out, and he actually would attempt to get out. He would just jump for the rift. He would end up escaping with a broken leg, but still escaping. Sadly, this is only just how I would rewrite the plot, and
I'm surprised
it might not be perfect, but
told me. I would have understood.
What's done is done, dear Mimir. I appreciate your
and then
words.
And then I'm trying to remember. Oh hey, now I can explore. Finally. Normally there would be like a pop-up saying what there is to do post-game, but it only does that on your first playthrough. That makes sense.
Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard.
Either way, we're with you, brother.
Finally.
Lunda also mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rath's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Now I don't need to wear the fake breaker armor anymore. So let's go back to our standard. Well, that looks ugly because you can't even see his hands. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, that would make my version of the plot, it would make the game a lot more epic than it actually is. It just felt so rushed. And Eric Williams doesn't even know how to make it like a proper video game. Like, it's called Ragnarok, but the actual event of Ragnarok only lasts for 40 minutes. Yeah, picking off fruit and helping some random girl with her chores takes longer than destroying a realm. It makes no sense for a to be called Ragnarok then.
Wants to retire?
Indeed.
I'll just wait for her to
Ask
finish
me
the
what he
story.
expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be held?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
It's funny. Remnants of Asgard here. Since I'm already in Midgard, may as well clear everything. Yeah, I usually just do the stuff in Midgard first.
Freya,
before
something is on your mind.
Yeah, before everything else.
Freya's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Someone stole it?
Not quite.
This doesn't really require the sled.
It had to be given freely.
I'm not really gonna use the lift
had
because.
It forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion.
Wow, you don't even need to be on the sled.
Only ever set it down in death, or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics.
I don't want to take the lift because that's gonna pause the story, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it again. Or like, I'm not sure if they'll like remember it. Gretunger, I can hear it growling. I'm not great at parrying, so it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive in luck skill. Or lucky skill. And yeah, this is one thing I hate about these games. It's parrying and just those perfectly timed moves. Yeah, oh no, I allowed it to level up. It's not good. Sure, slow down time. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do it yet because I need to fill up my rage.
Where? You may.
Hey, big dog. That's funny.
If you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days.
Fair enough.
I had little more to do than observe.
After all, this is my 6th playthrough. I get it. Yeah, the game has been out for like almost a year.
Laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions?
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed?"
No more for now. Focus.
What? That's not fair. Was I even... Oh, it's because I'm near the oarsmen and there are some raiders there. Come on, that is not fair, man. Why did Kratos just pause the story? Oh, because I was near the oarsmen. Come on.
Finishing my story from before.
Okay, I'm glad.
The laird had broken his oath by carrying the maiden across the river.
I'm glad.
His brother quietly stewed until he could
Lemire
contain
resumed it
himself
quickly.
no more. How could you do it, brother? How could you break your vow like
I'm
it was
glad
nothing?
you did it
Carrying
shortly.
that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony.
Shetland pony! It's fancy. I wonder if it's an expression, but either way, it sounds funny.
I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still. Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day.
Yes, it is pretty rare having Kratos laugh. Oh, I didn't miss any loot. That's good. Good to know.
Hi, Kratos.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral?
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Nethervalir.
We will be there.
Sure. Oh, I already tried, but I just didn't share the message. Weird.
Hell of a job you did at Ragnarok, General. Wish I could have been there to see you and Sindri take down Thor and Odin.
It wasn't really that epic.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's the story I like best. Important thing is, Odin's paid in full for what he did to Brock. I know it doesn't fix what's broke, but it ain't nothing.
Strong, silent lumen.
Don't remember that dialogue. My PS5 was just processing all the information.
About your brother. I never got the chance to tell you. I know moments like this you're supposed to say sorry and whatnot, but
I wish he didn't die. He could have gotten out if he really tried, you know.
That pretty man had greatness in him. That he'd do something amazing one day, and I'm just... You know, I'm proud that now the 9 realms know him too.
I thank you.
Anytime.
I thank you. Sounds like a weird way to put it. Sure, let's do the remnants of Asgard.
Freya, you spoke of your brother's sword. How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin
because the dialogue
himself as the
triggered.
most beautiful
I wanted
person
to get away
Freya
from the
had ever
remnants of
seen.
Asgard.
This separated Freya from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freya ultimately retrieved it.
Me too.
I wish he didn't die.
Your master is no more. Be at peace.
I love this dialogue. Or not dialogue, music. I was not big for the... Man, this dialogue sounds so epic.
Careful, brother. You're covered in light force.
I just died within like 1 shot. Just showing my build. A lot of people use this build. It's the best. But you have to be careful with it because it does make you a glass cannon. I'll take down the big one. Whiplash is the most broken attack. Oh wait, I realized the only reason I even went to the Mystic Gate was just to fill up my rage, but I actually forgot to do that. But I didn't even need my rage. Still though, better to do it just in case. It's 1 out of 10. Fortunately, each of them can be tracked to the compass. Jump slam. It is pretty low ledge, so it's pretty hard to jump slam. There's no really need to because there's no enemies in that specific spot. And sometimes jump slam just for fun.
There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we
Sure,
saw
I'll
him
finish
disappear in
the
Ragnarok.
story in one sled sitting.
Was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found a
I
trace
see
familiar.
Bifrost on the Tears Temple Bridge. Or Tears Temple's Bridge.
Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Which will probably be never, or maybe it probably just doesn't happen like on screen. One way to find out when the next game releases, which is actually being made as we speak. Yeah, it's being developed as we speak. Also, unlike some people, I like to do every single side quest and every single quest as possible and get every single loot before the end of the story.
There's something y'all are probably...
Not that I'm bragging or anything.
Ragnarok armor's on the house. We'll call it a commemorative piece. Oh, I can use this. I don't usually buy stuff from customers, but I'll make an exception for you.
Now let's... Yeah, I got everything max, so may as well sell all the resources I get. Yep, it's all maxed. Got all the enchantments. Oh, apparently those steel handles can't be upgraded for some strange reason. They can't be upgraded past level 9. I've tried. Oh, so there's steel handles, steel handle plus, and there's just regular steel handles. You can't get rid of the regular ones for some strange reason. That is weird.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow.
Oh yeah, this dialogue these post-game dialogue. Yeah, the order is always random each time.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Well, that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you.
Actually, it does.
Even remembers after all this time. He once was.
Yeah, it doesn't really explain the full story. Which, yeah, I just really wish Jormungandr actually was involved in the war. And like I said, Atreus and Thor would fight on top of Jormungandr. Wow, I just was about to get out of his attack, but nope, Freya cut him off. That's funny.
I don't understand why they keep fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
Cool. Shut up! You already told me.
You might want to see out there.
I was just talking about through, but shut up, okay? Just reviewing the dialogue here.
A realm traveler. This place has seen better days.
Haven't we all?
Kratos, do you remember when I brought you and Atreus in here for the first time? Seems like lifetimes ago.
I do. And it was because of your guidance we were able to fulfill Faye's last wish. And yours as well, Mimir.
It's the Jotunheim door. There it is. The exit door. I also love how they changed the door sound effects. Imagine doing this IRL. It's a little dangerous. No one could do
it. Brother, I've heard my share of stories about your homeland, but I've also heard that you once fought in a tournament.
I fought in many contests.
This dialogue is random.
This particular one, I heard you did battle with beasts, scoundrels, princesses, the undead, automatons, and history's greatest musician. That's not true, is it?
I would not speak of this.
Fair enough, brother.
Yep, it is fair enough. Check and see if I opened the coffin or not. Looks like I did. And I uncovered the grapple. So I didn't really miss anything. Okay. Then seems like there's nothing to do in Midgard except talk to this stupid ski older. Oh wow, 3 watching. Whoever's watching, if you, whether you want to lurk or whether you want to chat, it's really up to you. Because I'm no professional streamer. Let's find a real tear. I'm just gonna get rid of the ugly Fate Breaker armor.
What is this?
Ravens. The ones we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
Mother and father.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the ledge where the real tear is, but she's never seen the Raven Tree before. I thought I've shown it to her, because I swear, some of the chests opened in Nibelheim, I swear, like, I did one after the River Delta mission, and I was with Freya. She's seen it before, hasn't she? Yeah, I guess not.
Aha! Another fallen piece of Asgard. Something seems a bit different about this one.
Different?
No, just a funny feeling. Hang on a minute. Is this a prison?
It would seem so.
Let's
continue.
Why not?
What is this?
Ravens. The ones we've been destroying.
Why am I moving in slow motion?
Odin's
It's
little
because
spies.
Freya's examining it. That's so annoying.
Mother and father perished at last.
I noticed the voices sound different when they were telling Kratos to kill Odin. They sounded like a lot more cheerful.
Another fallen piece of Asgard. Something seems a bit different about this one.
Different?
Dunno. I've just a funny feeling.
This entire realm is made out of ice. The tree is literally made out of ice. Sure. Let's do this. The puzzles seem a bit confusing at first, but eventually you get the hang of it. Now I got the hang of it.
Might be something useful inside.
There is lots of useful stuff. There's like quite a few collectibles. Got the last northern chest, last legendary chest. Oh yeah, the real tier. Hey, I've only got like 15 minutes left. I have to focus now, but if you have anything to say, feel free to say it, but I'm not going to answer it until I'm out of combat. Okay, yeah, now if you just doing the post-game activity. Not sure if you've played this game yet or not, and if you have, I won't give any, like, just let me know what part you've gotten to, because yeah, this might give like a little bit of spoilers, so have you played this game? Just wondering. Oh, this is the one Odin disguised as.
Across the Plainer Yard disappeared a fair few dwarven rebels during the occupation. I suspect this is one of them.
And yeah, I'm just exploring some sort of prison. I'm glad to see you. You're here because, yeah, I haven't been getting too many views lately, and I know why, because this is my 6th playthrough, and I get it, people are sick of me playing this game, which I am gonna play Spider-Man after I beat the last 2 secret bosses in this game. Oh shit. Shit. Gate not auto-opened. How strange. Oh shit. They can use fire. Oh, wait. No way. So you're telling me that when they die, they make my own element kill me or do harm to me? That's not fair, man.
Left side, brother.
It's not fair.
That's an elf, but not a particularly high-ranking one. So what did Odin have to gain by imprisoning them?
I'd say information, but why keep
This
them
one's
locked
dead,
up afterward?
pretty sure.
Why not just kill them?
Asleep or no? It looks dead.
Enemy on the left.
I hit the enemy during its attack animation. Also, why did it take away my rage? Was it the training? I should have felt my rage. Well, yeah, I guess the free training probably takes away the rage.
Well, you're very bloody welcome.
Probably not thanking us. Can Mimir translate these dudes? It's hard to tell. Also, I'm not saying anything because I have nobody to talk to. Last known interest I need. I just get dues from them though, because it is New Game Plus. Yeah, I've a lot of strength and defense. Dues probably don't really do that much. Get it? Dues don't do much. Cool. Got anything to say? Because the stream is wrapping up in under 10 minutes. Also, I'm just gonna, while my phone is still on, I'm just gonna send something. In the chat. My server. It's not really the most active, but yeah. I mainly just post the stream links these days. Man, Travelers are honestly my least favorite enemy type because I can barely damage them. You see, I'm using the flame bash, but I'm still barely damaging him. I just died with like one hit. The Einhajar's gone. That's weird. Where'd he go? Did he see me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Can he just walk through the wall? Oh, I'm pretty sure he wasn't supposed to be here, because I don't see him until I'm on the other side. Oh, he can teleport. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, how is he there? Oh, he can teleport. I hit him during his attack animation. It was completely, like, did so much, because it was, like, so the game was, like, so confused. Feeling a lot better now. After I, got banned from, some, person on, Twitch. I'm not gonna explain, because, that would just probably increase the chances of, because that would probably get me banned from even more people, so, yeah. Let's choose me up. also, I have a day off tomorrow. I'm not going to the summer program, so yeah. It's a holiday, so I'm just, yeah, I get to play for 3 hours. Well, technically, I do a 2-hour morning stream, and then a 1-hour stream in the afternoon, and then a 30-minute stream at night. I have only 5 more minutes left in the stream. So you just go to like this random 6-foot-tall dude, and you're like, hey, hey, big guy. Okay, I know which side to go to. Oh, it's the other side. Okay. He's there.
Freya! I can't believe it.
Wait, that can't be. Lord Tyr.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is the real Tyr.
No,
I played the game 6 times.
Mimir?
The reason I did this first thing is because he shows up in all the other realms, and the remains of Asgard are there, and I just want to do both at once, so that I only have to. So then I only have to. So then I only have to come back to the area once.
Odin's dead.
And Asgard fallen.
So the reign of the Aesir is truly over. That's quite a lot to take in. And you are?
His name is Kratos.
Kratos? I know that
I've
name.
explained it many times. There was this base in Tyr's temple, like in the last game. They go to the vault, and Kratos' name is written on the base.
To reflect on what you've told me. I need space.
Tyr's been he's explored all over the world, and Greece is one of the places he visited.
For the moment. You can find us there when you're ready.
Kratos.
He never showed the between realms. I mean, not in the game, but maybe in lore wise he does. No one knows.
Until then.
I won't destroy the fires, because I want to make them warm. No, it doesn't really change the lore, but it looks pretty.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. I guess we all are. But I would love to be alone for a moment.
Fair enough.
You believe that was truly him?
It's hard to trust anything after what we've been through. With Odin gone, I have no cause to doubt it.
Our paths will cross again. Of that I'm sure.
Of course, many times.
Where to now?
Out of here, that's for sure. It's better to get this legendary chest last because you get it on the way out. Yeah, people often miss this relic and it ends up being the last thing required for the trophy. It was for me.
Why, that's the dwarven sound device Sindri used during the Battle of Ragnarok. We might still find use for it yet.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Motsognir's call, but since this is a New Game Plus, I already have the relic, so it just gave me a unique resource. Motsognir was the Dwarven King. It's the story's explained in the previous game. Can't find it. Yeah, this one.
Well, now we know what this prison's for. This is where Odin stashed those he would camouflage himself as.
Makes sense. If you're going to imitate someone, you wouldn't want them walking around.
Why not kill them?
He must need them alive in order to assume their form.
Aye. Odin likely wanted Tyr dead for a multitude of reasons. but he knew Tyr would be more useful alive.
Your god of war has truly returned. What now?
He'll want to stretch his legs, I imagine.
Yep, he's been trapped there for hundreds of years.
Any of us of that.
Don't know how I left that behind. It's not really that useful.
Armor's on the house. We'll call it a commemorative. We'll probably melt that down. I'll take it.
Get out of Niflheim. But the sigil is going and into the soundstone goes like I guess the trees so I can talk to seeds.
Worry not, I have arrived.
Hello, Ratatoskr.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something I never thought. Rest assured,
He's
good
lived for
Master Rock
hundreds
would
of
be
years.
proud beyond measure, even if only to express it in his love language of profane non sequiturs. Ah, but he is terribly missed.
Yep, he is.
He is.
Now, there is one rather interesting development to apprise you of. The detonation of Asgard shook the world tree to its very roots, dislodging a great number of realm seeds. I thought you might wish to have them. My little way of saying, thank you for preventing my death by immolation.
You are welcome.
Well then, what else, friends? I was curious, my dear fellow. You come from lands beyond these, do you not?
Yes.
I was wondering, who tended your world tree back home?
My home had no world tree.
No, you had no, but without... How? How did one travel from realm to realm?
On foot or by sea.
Good God, man! No wonder you left. Until we meet again.
I'll wrap up soon.
Now, I know it's hard being here without them, but I'm sure old Brock would be glad you're here. And I'm sure Sindri, wherever he is, would appreciate you tidying up after yourself. Go ahead.
No, he doesn't care about germs anymore. He's not a germaphobe anymore because he's just so depressed about Brock's death. He knows the map of Asgard is gone.
Mimir, did I do enough to prepare Atreus?
The lad survived bloody Ragnarok. I should think he's as prepared as anyone could be.
To survive, yes. But to love.
Brother?
Angrboda. Does he...
Oh. Well, there were certain topics on which I suppose I may have been a touch more approachable.
Okay, I guess Mimir's love is
best
secret.
to teach him the ropes.
The second in command Valkyrie.
Woo.
To be perfectly honest, brother,
Fraz
I
the
taught
first
him
one.
how I wish I'd wooed.
I wonder if Sindri will ever come back.
Doubt it.
Can this place ever feel like a home after what happened here?
I never thought I'd miss their bickering. But it's really not the same place without those two, is it?
We will maintain it until his return.
Hell, he's never coming back. I'm sure of it. Oh yeah, there's a mini game where you can just hold down to unlock the gateways. But it's only if you don't have the tutorial set at minimal, which I do since it's not my first playthrough. As much as I hate Skilder, I'm trying to observe as many dialogue as I can. Try to get as many details as I can since this was my last playthrough.
Hi, hey, you're Loki's dad, right? Saw you at the whole Ragnarok thing. I'm Skilder.
The lad who's been organizing the displaced Midgardians. What are you doing?
I am gonna get out of here because I actually realized I actually want to not talk to him until I see Thrud. So, yeah, I shouldn't have gone. Not the realm between realms. Or like the part where you're like walking in the loop. But here. Alright, fine, we'll go. To Midgard. Alright, my 5 minutes are up. I'll stop now. But first, I'll just go back to Sindri's. I'll just manual save and then stop. Bye-bye.